Hey you guys, Amy Gloniak here. I want to share something kind of cool with you that happened to me. Actually, two things that happened, but you know how when we're positive and we're focused, we know what we want, all those things, we're sending out this vibration into the universe. And it calls to us the things that we need in our life to achieve the goals that we want or whatever it may be. But it's just this positive vibration that you're sending out, right? So what was really cool is, I know what my definite purpose is. I know where I'm headed, what I want, what that looks like. I speak it to myself every single day. And it was interesting because I've had some issues with my my videos, people being able to hear me, which, by the way, I got this new pretty cool microphone. So I went out, I was having these issues, and because I do tutorials and I do these videos, it's important that everybody can hear me, of course, right? So I had gone online and kind of researched a little. Of course, I went right to Apple. I have all their products already and found this microphone to purchase. So I called Best Buy, which is close to my house here in Summerlin. I live in Las Vegas, and they didn't have it. Okay, they didn't have the model that I wanted. And so I knew that I was going to have to go down to Apple at the mall, which is on the Strip, and pick it up. So I headed down there, and I was looking for the microphone, couldn't find it. It wasn't on the shelves. So I had seen a lady. She was helping other people, but they were looking at something. So I just asked her real quick, and she helped me. Well, because she was with somebody else, she grabbed another associate at Apple to help me out. And the guy just happened to be, walking out of the back, and she was like, hey, and grabbed him real quick, and he started to help. And so we got to chatting, and I told him that, what I do for a living, that I blog, I'm an affiliate marketer. Well, turns out this guy used to work with, I can't remember the gentleman's name, but you guys know Chicken Soup for the Soul, Mark something or other. Anyway, he used to work with him and a lot of other people in helping them in their business and, with traffic and just things like that. Well, anyway, we were talking, and he was telling me all about this and just telling me about some of these amazing things that he's done and whatnot. And I realized that, in talking to him, that maybe I could help him, and in return, he could help me as well. So anyway, we exchanged some information, and I'm going to be reaching out to him today through email and kind of connect with him and see, if either he's going to help me or he has a friend that can help me. And, had I not had this issue and took the initiative and gone down to get this new microphone to fix it, I wouldn't have run into this guy. And had this lady at Apple who I had, started asking for help, hadn't grabbed him, if he hadn't come out right at that moment and she hadn't grabbed him to help me, I would have never known that. Plus, if I wouldn't have told him what I do for a living, I don't even remember how that came up in the conversation, but it did. And then he went on to tell me some things. So, it's just crazy how the universe works. And when you send out this positive vibration, how things, come to you that you need, that some things that you never even realized that would help you but do. It's really cool. And I'll give you guys another example. The other night I was on Facebook, and one of my mentors had written that she was looking for a personal assistant. And so I went ahead and I typed up a note to her to tell her, I'd be interested. And but I had some self-doubt, and I thought, should I send this out? And I had already reached out to another leader, actually, who had said something similar. Actually, he didn't say that. I just reached out to him to see if there was a way I could serve him in his business, and in return, maybe he could give me some coaching. And he replied back and said yes. And we've talked a couple times, but nothing's happened yet. So I thought, and so I was kind of doubting, should I reach out to her? I don't want to, is that the right thing to do? But I thought, no, you know what? That is the right thing to do, because I need to put myself out there. I want to be successful, and I want to surround myself by successful people. And the way to do that is to send this note out to her. And even though I had that self-doubt, and my boyfriend JP was kind of late, and he was sleeping. He had fallen asleep out in the living room. And right then he woke up. He just woke up right then. He walked in, and I had written out the note, but I hadn't hit send yet. And I asked him his opinion, and he said, yeah, absolutely, go ahead. And so I did. I sent it out. Well, later talking to him, he had told me that his thought in his mind was, no, don't do that because you've already asked somebody else if you could help them. But he told himself, no, put your opinions aside and just support her and tell her, yes, go for it. And so I did. And because of all of those things, now I'm working with my mentor actually, and I'm helping her and she's helping me in my business. And, that's something that wouldn't have happened had I not put myself out there, had I not sent that letter, had my boyfriend JP not woken up at that moment and walked in the room for me to ask him for his advice. So, it's just crazy how the universe works, you guys. And when you're putting that positive vibration out there, what can really come back to you and help you? So always be positive. Always have a kind word for other people. There's always something that you can learn from other people, even when you think you can't. But, being positive and putting it out there just brings that positivity back to you. And so I encourage you guys to do that because I'm a walking, living, breathing example of how the universe can bend for you, to work for you if you put out that positive vibration. So just a thought, something for you guys to think about. I hope that helps you, and I'll share some more of these tips with you on the next video. I'll see you then.